Welcome. Hello, everybody. Good to see you. Just going to wait a second till people come on. Sort of a surprise to be here in the first place on this full moon, Cancer full moon. It's called the Wolf Moon tonight. And last night was beautiful. I didn't have. Hey, there's Edie. Hi, Edie. I got my bracelet on. Good to see you. Thank you, and I love you. Almerl is here, and Jessica's here. I'm going to start pretty quickly because this is short. I'm actually, and there's Patrick. I'm actually, I didn't plan this. That's what I'm trying to say. I didn't plan this, and it's been quite a few weeks, like maybe 3 weeks since I've spoken to you. I would have spoken to you sooner, but I was doing some bigger grid work. I was working on myself, and I was just surfing the waves. So the name of tonight's tiny little offering from me is called Surfing USA, and you'll know what that means. Yes, Santa Lucia is what Edie sent me, a bracelet and some beautiful earrings. She told me she was thinking of me from Spain, and she sent me something that really got me right here when I opened my present tonight. So today was a great day full of energy, and when I woke up, I felt like I was very tired, and I felt like I had an energy hangover, and that's just because I had 2 long classes this weekend, which went great. So if anybody was in the class, as soon as I see them, I'm going to say hola to them because they made it through with me, and we had a great time. I sang to them, Mac the Knife, and it meant something. And I'm going to give you that code and explain what it is because it applies to you too. I'm not going to sing you the lyrics very much, but it's a doozy. So there's Lola. There has been nothing but synchronicities and signs in the last few days. Big, big, big ones. And so when Spirit said, there's Irma K, you're supposed to be in your retreat. What are you doing? Don't make me come over. Actually, you could make me come over there. I would love to. So I can actually see grass here, which is super great. It was like 39 or 40. That's a big deal because it's been really cold. I don't think I've thawed out. And so the energy is quite different. And today was a quite different day. Umril says people are losing their shizzle with this full moon. Thank you for doing this. What I've noticed is there's a lot of openings for change today, which is why you're seeing my little face again. My offerings are going to come up, these types of free energy offerings, cards and quantum and whatever the heck it is I do, are going to come up about once a week now if I can. And then I'm going to have class again starting this weekend on Sunday. That class is called The Tipping Point, which is what has happened. So there's Amy Beth, if you are a person who follows Tim Wilde and her name just went right out of my head, Diana Cooper, like I do. Diana said the word the tipping point. So did Tim today. And it's today where 50% of the planet is up and taking nourishment and in the new energies and knowing what's going on and woohoo, I'm awake and all kinds of crazy stuff is happening. And then the other 50% still haven't figured out really what exactly is going on and might be just a little confused as to what the heck is happening, especially if they're watching anything mainstream, eating anything mainstream, doing any of that kind of stuff still. It might have started to be a little harder for them this year. So Irma says, I shared something in Hands of Light. Please check when you can. Oh, you did. Okay, so I'm going to wait. Let's see, how many people do we have? 7. I'm going to look at that because that is going to be important for what we're doing here. Let me see if I can get to Hands of Light really quickly. Yes, I can. Weather work update. Wind is a major concern in California. So we're going to do something about that today. So today we are going to do Law of One after we get done making some changes here in your energy, if that's cool with you. And then we're going to all get together and we're going to flow out with our guide, Bavado Blue Thunder. And we're going to start at our grid point and flow and make some differences around. So I hope that makes sense. There's Jessica, Victoria, Geneva. Good to see you guys. So yeah, it was a very big weekend, and I was happy to have a lot of sleep last night, but I did wake up with that energy hangover. So of course I sat with my my page one, and I did that this morning. That wasn't enough, and they said you're going to start feeling a lot better. So I thought, are they talking about coffee? They usually don't. I mean, that's a way to feel a lot better, you know, pretty quick. And that's not what they were talking about. They were talking about the incoming energy, which I felt like, woohoo! It was really big, like it has been the last few days. I've been telling everybody it feels like we're on the rack, right? And we're being pulled from four directions, and the directions are, you know, could be solar, even though that's been kind of cool the last couple days. It's just been a C, kind of in the middle, not too much. There's been a lot of wind, solar wind. There's been a lot of the KP index is up to 4 last I looked. I didn't look much today online. I don't really know what's going on. All I know is I'm feeling that emotional moon out there, and feeling pretty darn good about what came up for me as I cleared today. And then somewhere during the middle of the day, I thought towards the end, I'm going to come on, so we're going to get right to it. So there's Sherry and Kelly. All right, thanks guys. Thanks for coming on. If you haven't shared this out, please do, because people might be feeling like Amaral said, shizzling in their nizzle, or however he put it. Just earlier today, I was supposed to say something to the person I was helping, and it was something like, oh, I can't even, I don't know, my mouth's not working. So let's just hope this goes well. So I'm going to start looking at my notes now and just keep an eye on what you guys are saying here. I can see you on the computer, which is really great. Let's see if I can see you this way as well. Just give me a tick here, and just please share it out if you can. If you can. Cool. So I sat in Diane Cooper's offer today, DIANACOOPER. Go find her if you don't know that wonderful lady. She's very powerful. She brought through lots of incredible energy work today, and kind of that's probably the reason my guides have been nudging me, is that I needed to speak up about that, and about what I heard about the tipping point. The tipping point meaning that more and more people are waking up all over, pop, 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 like the Jiffy Pop. And I want to reach out tonight to do some cards and some codes quickly. We won't be on too long, so you can get back to doing whatever it was you were doing. We're going to be Silver Surfers tonight. This Surfing USA, meaning that we're going to go at Law of One and help some places around the earth that has had some devastation, and help the folks impacted by that. That's where our heart is. I don't know if you saw my my channeling this morning. Brother Sasquatch came in and said, here's the deal. Here's the deal. And so it was pretty important to remember that we want to go in and love for them, and just help send that smoothing energy, nice and smooth, okay? To just, and you'll know how to do that. We're gonna work on it tonight, right? So she says brain is goo. There's Stephanie. Thank you so much for what you said, Stephanie. I'd like to share that later if that's okay. She said something nice about the card deck. So I pulled cards for you before I even got into any of this. We're going to be working tonight with Bavado Blue Thunder, a guide of mine, an indigenous guide. He's a shaman. We're going to be working with Mr. Tesla, Archangel Metatron, the Lyrans, the Syrians, and the Arcturians. And so I don't know if you could tell I wore my Frankenstein shirt tonight, because you know what? He just wanted the best version of himself, did he not? Frankie? He did. So what Frankie said is it's color, sound, electricity, water. So who does that sound like? Mr. Tesla. So we're going to be working with him tonight. So the cards I pulled for you from the card deck, Art of Your Energy card deck, it's an Illuminator card deck. It's got a B on it. The one I pulled for you tonight is 109 12D Expansion. So you 12D'ers, you 2-leggers and 4-leggers that are listening, and you 12-strand DNA people, that's what we're shooting for, right? And a lot of you got that coming on in. And we've been working on that all year last year. We've been working on DNA. We've been working on brain balancing, which is in Diana Cooper's thing. And I was just thrilled when I got done with that, because those are things that we've been working on. Yay. Super cool, because Spirit, salts it out around the planet, and we all hear, some of the similar stuff. They've been talking about brain balancing. So that brain, it might be feeling like goo, like Sherry said. So we're going to help you here. Okay, so your first card is 12D Expansion. That's the group. 12D Platform is the name of the card. Open to Divinity. The Platinum and Golden Light and the Obsidian Staircase lead the way to connect you with the energetic boost of codes from the Great Central Sun, Helios. Breathe and allow your heart to expand. This is a beautiful card. That's what it looks like. There's a lot going on there. Yeah, I'm going to shoot them at you here in a second when they tell me to. Number 110, 12D Expansion, DNA. This is a third DNA code. They all do something different. This is expansion. If you're ever in a class with me, we walked through our DNA strands, did all kinds of cool stuff, climbing them and getting to know what it looks like in there. It was pretty cool. And it says, climb the DNA ladder to the top and take the bridge to an even higher ladder. Experience the golden ladder, shining and encrusted with crystals. Remind your body that health is encoded in your blueprint. The light of the Great Central Sun, Helios, sends the light codes of health. Okay. Number 111, which is really a cool card. It's called 12D Expansion, the Four Directions. That's what this one looks like. Sorry, I forgot to show you. Man, if I could have a little bit of light, I tell you, that's what I want for my birthday. It's some light in my new space, and it's a coming. Okay, so number 111, 12D Expansion, called the Four Directions. The four directions, north, south, east, and west, are honored by indigenous tribes world over. Anchor into this grid and call forth the spiral to use as the perfect sacred geometry to release what is ready to disperse in a 0 point. The elephant, the whale, the bee, and the bear are your totem animals for today. Does that make sense? There they are. See, there's the spiral. There's the whaleys. There's whaleys and the elephant, the bee, and the bear. So we are going to start now. So I'm just gonna let me just ask them. So are these codes that I can put in? Yeah, I'm gonna do it right away as soon as we start. So if everybody please can close your eyes and sit back and relax with hands and feet apart, we're going to start. As we call in the sun disk, energy in action, speed, time, and matter. Your color is tangerine orange. This is Archangel Metatron's color. He runs this portal, and that's the one you're in. So put your feet on that orange crystal, please. You're going to feel a draw. That's what's been happening. You're feeling a draw. You might feel in your high heart. You might feel all kinds of stuff right now. So just stand there so you can start feeling better. Now drop your grounding cords into New Earth. Just let them float down, please. You can give them a color if you want. Silver grounding cords, maybe, or pink. And that middle earth is blue, blue, blue as you go down there. Blue, blue, blue. So breathe them down in from your root chakra, your heart chakra, your hands and your feet. Just reach right down into earth. Feel that pull. We call in nature earth, air, fire, and water. We call in the golden columns of light, the star gate, the violet flame, the blue light column. That's your four directions. It holds the work of art of your energy. All has to do with who does that, and they're all awesome people. We call in your highest, easiest timeline. See or imagine the mother spiral above you, just spinning away up above you, taking care of business, releasing what you're going to release in just a minute. As we call in source, your highest and future self, your aspects and ancestors, subconscious, your I am presence, the beings of light that you work with. Say out loud, please. I call myself back into unity, body, mind, spirit, and emotions as I send you some codes to start out. So just stand there. Feel yourself pop down into the body again. 106, releasing lower energies. Early on, we're going to release bigger lower energies by our command, your free will. Your free will. Just let it go. Send that back to source with love. Everybody wants to get better. Send it back to source. Keep your eyes closed, everybody. Thank you. Thank you, thank you to all of our guides, and there are a lot of them tonight. Walk into the Abundance Palace. You'll know it by the pink color. So just walk on forward like you're walking into an extremely gemmy rose quartz. You can see diamonds and gold, coins and crystals as we send you the abundance codes 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Number 9, source of fear, release. Number 11, release the past in this moment. Number 12, freedom I am. Feel the overlay come in, up, down. Just stand right there. I'm going to throw these codes here that we picked. Number 109, 110, 111. For expansion. Expansion. Okay, so let's just ask Spirit with the group we have today that's coming in. We've got about, I don't know, 17 from right here anyway. There's more people on, but from different places. And so what we want to do is just ask, do they need anything prior to the chakra clearing? No, you don't. You just need one of those, it looks like. Okay, so is it 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? High heart, 110, DNA 3. Now, is there anybody in here? So somebody's given themselves a hard time. I would like you to imagine that you're causing some issues by guilting the heck out of yourself or doing the Homer Simpson slapping yourself in the head. I'd like you to take that knife out of your heart, throw it down in the crystal as your heart receives nothing but that beautiful pink light right there in the abundance palace. We're going to go ahead and do some bringing in of bigger energy so I can clear whoever that is I'm looking at here. So here it comes. Thank you everybody. Here we go. I'm going to tone a little bit. Let me just set it up so I can, I don't know how to do this. This may sound like Drek, but at least you're not listening to me sing, pardon me, Bobby Darin. Okay, here we go. So I'll have you know that as you pass people along in your life, meaning you've got them hanging on you and you're doing stuff for them, they're going to hang on you. They're hanging on somebody's back. And so to clear all of that off and turn that into abundance, which is what it does, as you work on yourself, you're going to have more abundance right in front of you as you become a little bit slicker and juicier, nice and clear. Please don't open your eyes. Just feel it. Sorry about that toning. Not the prettiest thing you ever heard. Works really well. Okay, so let me see in aggregate what you guys look like. So what did they look like in aggregate? Oh, you guys were sucking right along because you were overthinking about something. So what do they look like now? So some of you took a while, you made a daisy, and now you're feeling a lot better. So why are they still not feeling so good? So boy, I send that right back to source. By my command, our free will, go now. Clear on everybody. I'm just using a composite body. We're just going to go clear on the feet and the hands. Boop, 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 boop. Somebody's locked themselves up and got stuck. I don't know who that is, but now you're nice and clear. Hello to some of my friends I'm seeing on there. So take in that beautiful energy. Please, everybody, close their eyes. Do not open your eyes. You'll feel weirder than usual. Okay, so do they need anything else? Nope. Okay, you need one, maybe a couple. Is it A, B, C, D, E? Yeah, you're just holding on other people's energy. So it's either people around you, or you had the luck to go to Home Depot, you watched the news or something like that. You picked up all kinds of crap. Let's clear it off. Clearing other people's disappointment, panic, indecision, and overcome in the north, south, east, west, 0 point field, all lifetimes, timelines, patterns, universes, families, programming. Do they need A, B? Sure enough, fear. Fear is very prevalent right now, especially if you do all those other things. You maybe not Home Depot, that's a pretty good place, but you might get, yucky on you just from other people being fearful. So if you go to buy plants, cool on you. I'm about to. So let's, as soon as it gets a little warmer, because it's like, not very warm here in Pennsylvania. Clearing fear, blame, shame, overwhelmed, depressed, stopped, blocked, and shocked. Clearing in all lifetimes, north, south, east, west. The timelines, the forms, the structures, the families, the universes, the patterns, and the programming in the 0 point field. Okay, that helped a ton. Okay, there's just one more. So is that How many people need that one more? So that's significant. I'm going to go after it. I would have anyway, but it's significant for you. Is it A? Is it B? Is it C? Is it D? Is it E? So this is a harm release. So it's clearing pride, shame, shock, unworthy, and worthless. Just sit that down, please. Just sit that down, clearing it out. North, south, east, west, all lifetimes and timelines, all the rest of it. Now your energy is solid, body, mind, spirit, and emotion. Good to test all of you. Okay, do they need anything else? Do they need a code? So you're going to get a handful of codes, and then we're going to come on back and, just briefly say what happened. Do they need this one? Nope. Do they need combos? Nope. Do you need codes? Yep. Okay, do they need page 1, page 2, page 3? On page 3, do they need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Release your matrix. I'm just going to bobble these on in, 81 to 84. Your matrix is the fear and emotion stuff you've got on your head. So we're going to release that. I'm going to release it a little bit further, and I'm going to ask you to say, I call my power back, number 41. Go ahead and say, I call myself back, body, mind, spirit, and emotions. Go ahead and open your eyes and tell me how you're doing. Hey there, Melanie. See Carrie and Eileen and Michelle. Good to see you guys. Okay, so I'm going to attempt to look at some of your comments here. And Sandy DeMar, gosh, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you guys doing with the moon? How you doing? I'm seeing lots of hearts. I hope that means you feel better. Lori Sophia, hello. Justin, hello. Michelle. There's Kim. Oh my gosh, Kelly says she feels better. Okay, so can you guys say what it is you're feeling better? I'm just a person who likes info. I like to see how energy works. Sherry says pendulum swinging full tilt. Yeah. Justin, his sun is out again. Look at that. The sun has risen upon Justin's head. Wahoo! Feeling light, bright, clean, and clear. Very good. Steph says thanks. Jessica says, ooh, thank you so much. Amral says, I feel more fabulous than normal. You are fabulous. Fabulous. Geneva says, the moon reminded me of a fairy past life. I want to dance in it. Yeah, we love the fairies, don't we? Working with them on a little project right now. So what I want to do, I hope you guys have not gone away, because we want to do a law of one really quick. This is only going to take just a few minutes, okay? So please close your eyeballs. And you want to get onto now a very beautiful light blue crystal. So could you please get on light, let's say like light topaz, light sapphire crystal with your feet, please? We're going to work with Bavado Blue Thunder, Mr. Tesla, Archangel Metatron, the Librans, the Sirians, and the Arcturians. So please close your eyes. Please close your eyes. Very good. All right. Please imagine that where your grid point is, so that's where your feet are right now, a place you pray, a place you go to do energy work. Please imagine that as your grid point, and bring in the violet flame. Flow it all around. These guides are going to help you. Flow it out your gorgeous heart, and stretch it out to the street you are on. Stretch it out to your neighborhood now. Just see it stretch. Use your beautiful sacred imagination to stretch it out. Now stretch it out to your city. Stretch it out to your state. And now the guide comes in. He shows us a bowl painted to look like earth. Please see us in a circle. Widen the circle so that more guides can come in. I see North American Indigenous, South American Indigenous, Indigenous people from Australia, other parts of the world. There's just a lot of beautiful, colorful outfits, beautiful, colorful faces, gorgeous smiles. Here come now the bears, the horses, the rabbits. I see a beaver. I don't know. That must be all you, Patrick. Okay, so see that beautiful circle, please. And just move your toes around and just see that you're in a gorgeous place. And above you, nothing but gigantic blue sky. You're standing on grass. You suddenly went boop. There you were. Now, hear the voice of the guide as he assists you. Bring our words and power together tonight as we send our love in color, in sound, very smoothly across your state. And just like a light blue blanket, just like a coat of the most luscious color. Feel the color light blue, spring green, flow across your state. And with peace only in our hearts, with the spirit of reclamation, flow that color, flow that woven material now in leaves across California. See it flow. Start anywhere. Do your best in this powerful circle as we lend our hearts together around the world. Remember now other places, other people who have had traumatic events. Send that beautiful color and woven tapestry from the elementals to that place as well. Georgia, North Carolina, Tibet, to China. Just see it happen. Say the words. Say the words of love, but make it peaceful. Make your prayer utterly peaceful. As the dragons come in to assist, as the whales come in to assist, as the elementals are constantly assisting. We thank the galactic brothers and sisters, the angelic guides that assist, and for the law of one, we come in together and we say, thank you, thank you, thank you. So call yourself back now, body, mind, spirit, and emotions. Come on back. Sal said her back was really hurting. Now it's a 2. Awesome. I feel clearer and lighter. Val needed it. Eileen says lots of changes right now. Absolutely. Things feel a lot different. Adjusting to a new bow. Good for you. Good for you. Does anybody want to say anything, or did you guys go away? Did you go away for love? What? Oh, there you are. You're coming back. Awesome. Is that your beaver, Patrick? Dropping my cards. Well, I just want you guys to know how much I appreciate you coming on and doing that with me. It feels good to peacefully support where there has been devastation. We want to do it peacefully. We don't want to do it when we're upset. Okay? Do your very best. Everything got bright. That was amazing. I love the power of one. Absolutely, because there's nobody that is not as important as one another, including us. As we finished, I had a sharp stabbing pain begin in my right wrist and a wave of sadness. Let that go. Let it go. Drop it right down your grounding cord. Do not connect up with anything. Now, I'm going to send you a little bit of cleaning for Amy Beth. I'm going to send all of that energy back to source because you said so. Your free will. Okay, so let me, holy crap, that was intense. She said, it is intense. Felt deeply powerful. Okay, Amy Beth, how you feeling now? So you know what you could say too, Amy Beth. Okay, Lori Sophia says, beautiful. Glad I just happened to jump on Facebook. Yeah, it happens once a month, and I haven't been here for a while. Thank you, Edie. Thank you for being here. Thank you. So, Edie, I know you added in Spain. We should have added in Spain for all the water. Stephanie says, I'm in Puerto Rico, so I called in the Taino indigenous. I hope I'm saying that right, Taino indigenous as well, and because this is not my land, I asked them to receive it, and it was beautiful. Very good. That's a word I don't know, but would I give anything to go to Puerto Rico. Geneva said, I went straight into chant, singing, rocking, saw so many guides, layers of energy. Better, but there's a pulling sensation. So here's what I'd like you to do, Amy Beth. Go ahead and say something about being in a group and saying that you are not interested in picking up in anybody else's energy. Okay, because that's what you're doing. You're picking up on that. Okay, and so what you want to do is have everybody's energy just perfectly theirs and your energy just perfectly yours. So say something out loud about that. Let me look at your energy now. I'm gonna get it up a little higher. I'm gonna get it up. Okay, so for Amy Beth, everybody, so go ahead and close your eyes, dear. Does she need 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay, let's just blow this out. Is it 1? Is it, oh wait, I'm not on 4. Okay, is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? Is it 4? Is it 5? Is it 6? Okay, so this is 131, so I'm going to send you this one. This is called the Mask of the Masculine and Feminine, the Shekinah code, Irma's code. I am the spiritual warrior. And I'm also going to give you that 130 to become the whale and not the shark. So I'm obliged to sing the song. Oh, that shark, babe. It's because what that is it shows you it's pearly whites if you don't know that song. And that is energy that shouldn't be there. And so I clean the bejabbers out of the circle that we had, the absolute living bejabbers before we started. And so anything that came in, it could have come in, it could have been a drive-by is what I'm trying to say, a drive-by. And so just let that go, dear. So please sing out. If you feel better, say, I call myself back, body, mind, spirit, and emotions. Let me just take a look. Go ahead and open your eyes. Please to drink a bunch of water. Now that pulling sensation is also that what's up in the sky here, that mother spiral, and it's pulling stuff out of you. So you might just rest. Okay. Lola says, I'm emotionally and physically exhausted, been awake since 1. Have you got stuff on your mind, Lola, or is that moon talking to you? So do you feel better since you sat through this? Actually, what you could do now is close your eyes just for a minute, Lola, and let go of that red rope in your hand. Just let go. Boop. And I'm going to send you a code if that's okay. Sending Lola a code. Yeah, I'm going to send you a code. I'm going to send you a code. Okay. Let me see. So eyes closed, if you would. So what is that, everybody? Is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? Clearing, misalign, suffer, align, 33, looping. All right, here comes the codes for Lola. Is she a 1, 2, 3, 4? Please don't make me sing the shark song. Is it 1? Is it 2? Is it 3? Is it 4? So they're the freedom codes, Lola. They're the freedom codes because you're the only one that can take freedom in this. You can decide right now. I'm now in freedom. I'm now of the 50%. I am doggone it. What do I want to say? You're in the power now. Okay? Because the force doesn't have much anymore. It thinks it does, but it doesn't. You're one of the most powerful people I know. So you're the only one that's holding yourself back. And so tonight, just don't. Just let it go. Let that red cord go as I give you 123, 124, 125, 126. So one of those is the Knights Templar code, release war, greed, and misused power. So you're releasing because you're feeling that too. Okay, you're feeling it around you. The war, greed, and the misused power. Anybody feeling any of that? Yeah, Lola's sovereign. You bet your sweet bippy, as they used to say on Laughing. I'm full of crap tonight. I tell you, I'm going to probably pass out. But I love you. And so Lola, just say I call myself back, body, mind, spirit, and emotions, and tell me how you feel. Actually, you swerved right around. You're doing really good. I'm going to read the last bit. That's pretty much it. I actually have to go, everybody. There's Melissa and Marilyn. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Good. So Amy Beth said that 131 blew through her like a wall of white light. You betcha. These are super powerful codes, and those people are not fooling around, those ones that we were with tonight. Full moon with Mars retro, ingress behind the moon, especially strong in Cancer, watery emotions. And so make sure that you remember what we said in the beginning, what Mr. Tesla said. We're going to bring in Frankenstein monster, color, sound, electricity, and water. So move that through in those beautiful colors. Yep. She says she's still goo. You'll probably feel better after sleeping. Just let these codes have their way with you. Sit down, have some blueberries. That's what I'm going to do. So I love you guys. I watched somebody today who said that about 14 times, and I really do love you guys, and thank you so much for coming on. Have a good evening. Take it to the limit tonight, because tonight's the time. You say, I am. I freaking am. Okay? Oh, Marilyn's leaving your career. Yes! Yes! I hope that's good. Tell me if it's not, but I hope you got something out of this, dear. Okay. All right. I love you, and I'll see y'all later.